Hey guys, it's your boy Vivek with more Mount Duet content, and we have the patch details for the summer uniform for this month, or I should say this year actually. And we obviously are getting Psylocke tier 4. So let's see what we have, and obviously we will be getting the Yondu's uniform full cost. Hopefully it's worth it. So let's take a look. So we do have two uniforms, Psylocke summer vacation uniform and also Yondu summer vacation uniform. So Psylocke as usual, blast superhero, 30 tokens. She's gonna be the paywall of the update. 10 tokens probably we will get through the login, and 20 will you will basically have to spend money to get it. Now we have 15% damage when attacking, ignore target, dodge it by 40%, and then 15% skill damage and 15% bonus damage as the uniform effect. The tier 2 passive critical damage increased by 30%. We get guaranteed critical rate now, this time with 40% and 40% of mind damage increase. So it's supposed she's gonna remain the elemental damage that she has, which is obviously great. And then we have for the 4-star passive guard break immunity, mind resist by 30%, and mind control effect immunity as well. First skill has fracture, so she has the cancel for the alliance battle, and that's what actually we are looking for. If she can replace either rogue or cable for alliance battle legend, preferably rogue, but if she does also replace cable, that would be awesome. So first skill has fracture, second skill has v-pad, also bleed, decrease recovery rate and some damage. Third skill has bleed snare, so she's only missing shock now. Paralyze recovers 30% of HP as well as 45% attack and defense frenzy buff with critical rate of 40% as well. And then the fourth skill has a mind resistance down, 100 seconds of immunity for 4 seconds, 45% again attack increase for 6 seconds. And then the fifth skill has silence invincible for 5 seconds and 100% proc on this skill. So she does have snare and fracture, she's missing shock, and I suppose we will be using Thor as always, as for the most characters for her alliance battle legend. And it seems like with fracture, snare, and with the shock from Thor, I think she could be potential meta, replacing rogue or cable, or maybe both, depends. But cable caps, although he needs like a brilliant. So if Psylocke is able to cap with a mighty, that would be awesome, specifically honestly really justifying the cost of the paywall uniform. So we'll see. The changes does not look very drastic, but some really nice changes. I'm looking forward to testing her out. Then we have the Speed Superhero 1750 full cost uniform for Yondu with sunglasses. He's back with a summer vacation uniform and a tier 3. So to alien allies, he is the support. Yes. Oh boy, see, we were waiting for this. So we now finally have double support. Well, actually we do already had support in terms of beta rebel, but he is probably replacing beta rebel. Or I suppose if you're using gladiator, then I suppose you can use beta rebel and this guy now, or maybe Yond, or maybe actually Ronan and this guy, I guess. It depends. I guess beta rebel kind of gets removed from the meta. Anyway, so all allies, he gives 35% of all attacks as well as 40% damage dealt to boss types, which is great. And then, oh, he is the mega support. So uniform passive, he gives 40% damage increase to boss types and then 35. 4-star passive, again he gives super villain type damage by 50%. Freaking 90% damage increase for the alien day. Mega omega support, a must have uniform for summer. That's what I want summer uniforms to be like. That's amazing. I'm already happy. Definitely a must buy. Then we have a first skill is stun, second skill incapacitation, paralyze, all damage immunity. Paralyze again on the third skill, increase 65% damage and all attack and defense increase, basically frenzy buff. Then the the fourth skill has burn, bleed, decrease recovery rate, 40% HP recovery for 1 second, as well as 5 seconds of invincibility. And the fifth skill, stun, silence, and capacitation, 60% of attack to himself and some nice damage. And this makes him the Omega support, one of the best in the whole game now with this uniform. So absolutely day one must have uniform for Yondu. Freaking 90% damage and 35% attack. That is incredible. Wow. That's something. I love it actually. Gladiator is gonna be much easier to cap now for the alien days. So it's gonna make just Gladiator days much more easier. So I'm pretty happy, really happy about this. So great. Actually, for after actually so long, we are getting some, like, day one must have uniform. So that's great. Psylocke tier 4 also is here. Let's see, telekinetic weapon. We have 100% increase, basic damage increase by 100% and decrease 10% every 1 second. So it's sort of, I suppose, like Luna Snow. I think the Luna Snow's tier 4 skill, and maybe, well, Luna Snow is meta, so I guess with 100% of damage increase, if we can line that up pretty cool and pretty sweetly with the other skills of Psylocke, she might also just be absolute day one meta for the mutant category Alliance Battle Legend. Yondu tier 3 also is here with Outlaw's arrows, and he's basically gonna do insane amount of damage. And with all that buff, I think his own damage is also gonna be really great. Then we have the new artifact for Yondu. We already have the artifact for Psylocke, although the artifact is not that amazing. But anyways, so we have Yondu's artifact, Captain of the Ravagers, increase attack by 25% to self. So, well, I was really hoping for another support artifact, but okay, he's already giving insane. And then we have the new look, or the special icon for this thing. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the patch notes. But holy hell, day one Yondu meta support for Alien Day. It's gonna make Gladiator days much more easier. Freaking 90%. I suppose Beta Ray Bill is out of the support meta from there. So I guess Ronan stays, and this guy is gonna stay for the speed day. And maybe in the future, if they decide to add a third week or something, he's gonna be insane. But yeah, a top tier day one meta support. That's what I want the 1750 uniforms, full crystal cost uniforms to be like. And absolutely worth the money. Looking at this amazing passive, one of the best in the game, 35% attack as well as 90% total damage increase for alien types for Alliance Battle Legend. Absolutely insane. I love it. Then we also actually have the Psylocke, which looks incredibly insane. Also with the increased mind damage, increased attack as well, and fracture and snare in the skill set just makes Psylocke insanely good. And for obviously the shock season, we will be using Thor to go with that. And with the tier passive, Psylocke also looks to be in the meta. Looking forward to trying both the uniforms, looking forward to trying both of these things, these new looks and everything in the game as well. And we also have the thrilling summer event also for Psylocke. I suppose it could be, oh my god, they look amazing. Psylocke looks so good. Damn. Psylocke's thrilling summer event. So we also have these tokens. These are uniform options for Psylocke. I suppose the first one is gonna be for Yondu, and second one I suppose could be Psylocke. Or no, sorry, not the uniform options. They are the summer uniform. So Mysterio summer uniform is back. So great. That's awesome. Quicksilver, not really. Cable summer days. Seriously. So Luna Snow Summer Lilac is back in the Game Boy. So if you're gonna get this girl, she's meta, so it's a good time to get her. And obviously Mysterio. So Mysterio and Luna Snow, I would definitely suggest out of these. All the others are just outdated, so I would not suggest unless you want Storm, maybe for some World Boss Legend. That's all there is. Apart from that, we have the all summer uniform options, 40% off as well. And they don't show what are the uniform options for this, but you do get crystal rewards for Psylocke tier 4 and Psylocke's thing. And then we have this thing. Obviously we get the fun summer tokens, 10 of the tokens, 20 we'll have to buy. And then we have some more stuff right here. There was one more thing, I suppose, the Psylocke's token shop, where you can basically get the remaining 20 of the tokens, I suppose. So we will be having here, and as you can see, all the other uniforms also will be available, along with some special icons if you do have some extra remaining for those who actually buy more of these tokens. But as I mentioned, if Psylocke is meta, absolutely Psylocke, Luna Summer Lilac, and the Mysterio's full crystal call uniform plus the Yondu. I think will be the top choices for the summer uniforms if you want to get some. Also, we have the obtainable items from the chest as well. You can get lucky with the artifact and CTPs if you're lucky. But the also we do have actually tier 4 materials included, so not a bad. I mean, again, it depends on the luck, but something is better than nothing. So, yeah, the event looks pretty good. And I think the whole update this whole month has been insane. Wolverine got a really good upgrade. Well, not amazing, but amazing for PvE, and then some additional value for PvP. Then we have Deadpool, pretty good for Lines Conquest, pretty good for PvP as well. Not in the like absolute meta, but still usable and really good to use if you want to tier 4 or keep him at level 80. And now getting this as well, which absolutely looks like Yondu, absolutely day one meta. For the Psylocke, we'll have to see. So let's see how it rolls out. I'm eagerly waiting for the update. I'm extremely excited to test out both the uniforms, especially Psylocke, with all the comparisons and the World Boss Legend value. She has to be a monster. I hope she's a monster with that elemental damage. Do let me know what you think about the video. Do let me know what you think about these summer uniforms. If you do enjoy the content, give this video a like, subscribe the channel if you already have not. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.